Black crude flowing into the Guarapiche River in eastern Venezuela after a pipeline fractured, spilling oil for up to 18 hours. Frantic residents rushed to the scene, trying to clean up the spill with their bare hands as they waited for the government to respond. Venezuela's national oil company says it has a nearly accident-free safety record, but in February its reputation took a beating, 3 accidents in just 1 month. Oil industry watchers say safety standards began to decline in 2002 when President Hugo Chavez dismissed 18,000 oil workers, replacing them with less experienced party loyalists.
You see every day an accident. Why? People have not been trained. Why? Because if you fire half of the company from middle management up, but you don't have these leaders to teach your new persons.
The government denies that the infrastructure is decaying or that accidents are occurring more frequently, instead blaming political opponents for distorting the facts.
The
oil spill shows how PDVSA and the community quickly responded, but the opposition is speculating that there's another spill, which is ridiculous.
But try telling that to the Cariña Indians, who used to live along the Tascabaña River, just a few kilometers from the Monaga oil spill. They knew there was a problem when they noticed bubbles percolating to the surface, a sign that natural gas from nearby oil wells was leaking into the water. For years, the Cariña people used this river to drink out of, to bathe, to fish, and even to farm. But once they started seeing natural gas start bubbling to the surface, they knew they had to move. Ramon Array used to plant his crops down by the river. Then his plants started to die. But the drier and much less fertile soil means his crop yield isn't what it used to be. He blames workers at the state oil company.
I call it negligence on the part of those who could have solved this problem while we are still suffering.
Ramon says it matters little whether the government admits it has made mistakes. He and his neighbors say the oil industry is no longer as safe as it used to be, and that the only proof they need is in the ground. Rachel Levin, Al Jazeera, Freites, Venezuela.